Civil War is going on. We're now into August 1863. Actually, July was very quiet. The North, or the Union's AI, sent a small army to siege Richmond. I don't know what he was thinking. We do have a substantial garrison, around 10,000 men. So we saw him off. I don't think I streamed that, but there were a small army walking around here, around Charlottesville, and I saw him off with my Shenandoah army. So nothing much happened in July, and I was happy to sit there because bad news, Chattanooga has fallen. Thomas Cavalry here, 15,000 soldiers, are building a depot in Chattanooga. That's not good. So I had to raise a reserve corps here of Georgians, 10,000. Well, this has doubled in size. This used to be 7,500. So now we're being outproduced here. Total army numbers, the Union is up to 260,000, and we're lagging behind here. We're like 85,000 less than them. So I feel it's a whack-a-mole game where the Union is just increasing their armor size over and over again, and whenever I pop up a new army, the Union will send another one. What else? For 2 years I've been having a report that I was 100% sure was glitched, Department of the West. Turns out they've been sitting here, all 6,500 of them, garrisoning the town or city of, well, no, maybe they're just out there in the middle of nowhere, because we are over in Arkansas now, by the way. We captured Salem, and we captured this Batesville here, and we're sitting defending a manufactory here. For 2 years we haven't had these two villages or towns and this manufactory here. It's condition 100%. It seems to be quite fast to rebuild it, or once you capture it, it doesn't seem to be damaged very long. Anyway, the Arkansas Corps is reinforced up to 4,500. It's basically very low quality militia or Arkansas troops, and I just hope to be able to defend versus the Department of the West here. I'm not gonna attack them. That's not in the cards for now. Nothing happened here in Missouri, and nothing happened so far in Kentucky. But what has happened is we received 5,000 modern Spencer repeater carbines, and turns out we captured quite a few northern cavalry weapons. So now Hardy formed an independent cavalry army here, and Jeb Stewart is under him in the cavalry corps. So we got 10,000 cavalry, and they're quite experienced, and now they have super modern weapons. And somehow the North just finished a depot here, but now it's under Confederate control, and it says burning down on the map. Condition is 55%, so I guess it's 45% damaged. I don't know how this works, but accumulated loss in tax revenues and repair costs through rates, 142. I don't think that's 142,000 because usually it says K afterwards. Rates may reduce the condition of this building, resulting in repair costs and lower output and revenues of production companies. What I find weird is the Union just finished building this depot, and just because I came under red intensive inner circle control, I guess I took it over, but this army of Indiana should be defending that depot. I don't understand how I could capture it so quickly. Maybe this army of Indiana has some sort of weird order, like raid or run away, so that under that AI stance, they won't keep control. But I don't understand why I just captured this depot here. Well, I'm not complaining. It was the plan to go over here and fight. And now you might say, like, are you gonna risk 10,000 cavalry versus 7,500 Army of Indiana troops? Which I don't know. I guess they're infantry. Yes, I am. Good quality. I need to use this cavalry before the campaign, the game ends. And I put in a new order for Spencer carbines, and that's going to be for the summer of 1864. So I guess we're marching into Hopkinsville here now. Not exactly sure what I'm doing here, but we're on the offensive, aren't we, in Kentucky? And that leaves the Army of Tennessee defending in the center here with we still have 43,000 troops. That sounds weird. I think somehow the game still thinks that it's controlling the cavalry here. Because look, this has 10,000, 12, and 11,000. That's around 33. And the Army of Tennessee used to control the Kentucky Cav Corps. And if you check here, it is now under Hardy's new cavalry army. So I think that's just a delay. It still thinks it's controlling it. So don't get fooled. We only have 33,000 troops over here. That is a bit risky, considering I'm pretty sure the Union has around, well, more than I have. But I mean, we are well defended here. We have a depot nearby, and yeah, I'm sure we can fight them off, even if they attack with 60,000. Up to 2-to-1 odds, I think I can defeat them. Okay, enough about Kentucky. What's going on elsewhere? Yeah, we have 10 Union invasions. Most of them are up here. These fleets here, Department of Pennsylvania, 30,000. Northeastern Virginia, 5,000. These count as invasions. I don't know how it works, but they're navies. These are not river transport navies, because then you have straight lines with the anchor. Here you have an anchor and wavy lines. That means they're out to sea or something. They're not moving. They're just sitting here on the coast. Very weird. Sure, I don't want 30,000 to head to Richmond here. I can't attack them. I tried sending the Army of Northern Virginia here under Lee. No, it doesn't work. So, poof. But I guess the Union armies have crossed. Oh, they captured Alexandria. Okay, I'm gonna let them have that. It doesn't feel opportune. 28,000 and 14,000 and 9 and... Okay, so if you check the invasions here, it's a bit fiddly to get the lay of the land, but army occupation 12,000. I don't think we're not very heavily outnumbered, and it seems like don't they have any troops up here in the north? I might actually make an August invasion here with the 2nd Corps and the Army of Shenandoah under Jones. Why wouldn't I move up to Harpers Ferry and scout up here and make a late summer invasion? I mean, I am being pressed in so many different areas. Wouldn't it be nice to see if I could make the Union a bit nervous? Let's do that. Okay. I think you have to move the core first, always. And then give the order to the... Let's scout out. And I also don't know how much more supply you're using when you're moving around your armies. What I'm worried about though is, check this out, finances. Sure, we are running a surplus of 26 million, but we took a new loan. We had 35, we took 25 million loan or so, and that our credit rating is worse. Our interest is now up to 1 million. It's not too bad. I think this might be the first loan I took, or maybe the second. I can't remember. But now I had 35 million when I started playing. after a 3-month break. So now I have 60 million. That was because I overspent when my Georgians, when I had that Chattanooga invasion, I panicked and just built a lot of troops. But our armor upkeep is now up to 270 million. And I guess I can't get a... Oh wait, why did I disable the Okay, it looks like, yeah, that makes sense. The Union has a tiny fraction more army upkeep. Look, why did the Union army upkeep go down so much here in whatever early summer 63? Maybe because I defeated a lot. Yeah, I killed off a lot of troops here, and then he started recruiting again. And you can see that we both have to bear a around 270 million upkeep. Now I wonder how many tariffs. Look how much more tariffs the Union is getting. Their income is insane compared to mine, almost 3 times. Sales tax, maybe twice as much. Income tax, yep, boom, not quite twice as much. Are they don't have corporate tax yet. Land sales, yeah. So I'm guessing with the budget of the Union is about double the Confederate, and my budget is still, you know, I think my economy is really strong because I started out with such a small army, and I've been slowly building it up, just defending, hedgehog defenses everywhere. And I haven't done anything with Navy. Recruitment. Oh, these costs arise when new units are raised and existing units are refitted. The cost depends on the prices of weapons, uniforms, and bounties. Alright, so maybe this has gone up substantially. I can't remember how much this has been before. I'm thinking maybe because I'm building up the Georgia army and also the Arkansas militia over here. And obviously I've been building up my army. You know, I have to say, having 187,000 Confederate soldiers, well equipped and fairly well trained, you know, we're strong militarily, which was the case for the Confederates. They were on a roll summers 1863. That's when they invaded Pennsylvania and fought the Battle of Gettysburg. So it's historical, but I'd say I'm stronger than historical. I think the Confederate armies were still trash at this time, and my armies are quite well equipped. Let's pretend that's the case anyway. But enough talking about that. We are now sending, finally, the Carolinians. Both the North and South Carolinian corps have refitted. They've been orange and yellow here. Readiness or readiness for forever. Which I don't understand, because as far as I remember, I kind of in panic recruited them up here in the Appalachians for an invasion in 1862, I think summer. And now they've been transferred over and sitting here and just preparing to oust this invasion in Plymouth, the Army of New Jersey. But this is such an overkill. I prepared for this like maybe fall 1862. So I don't know why this is taking forever to get to grasp with this Army of New Jersey. It's only 11,000. But anyway, now we're moving in here and hopefully we're engaging. Johnston got a comfort prize. He got this army after Lee took over Army of Northern Virginia, which of course is the most prestigious army in the Confederacy. But it's not the largest army. Lee's only commanding... It might be the most important one, but it's only 30,000 strong. Of course, it can be reinforced. Anyway, it would be nice to kick the Union out there. This army is very strong, over 200 artillery pieces. So let's... And I think this will be the first combat. So we'll see how long this takes. Maybe they just run away. Unit routed. Wow. Okay, so I prepared for months, and all I did was march there. I could probably have done this much earlier. Okay, that was a bit unexpected. I have to admit. So they rout. I mean, I guess they decided to not fight. But the most important thing here is that we now have the artillery, the artillery corps of the east. Where is it? Here it is. With its 100 guns under Jones. We need to send it somewhere. And I don't know where. Maybe in a centrally maybe in the we'll reinforce Lee up here. Yeah, I think we'll do that. And so we can send it down to Richmond, and we can send it up into Shenandoah. Or should we have it sit? Is it risky to have it here in Fredericksburg, in between these two armies? I think it is. I'm afraid it can get attacked on its own. If I look away for 10 minutes. Okay, let's send it up here for now with train. There we go. And I honestly don't know what to do with... oh, wait. Okay. How about we send the North Carolinian Corps after? They are on offensive now. When on the offensive, the unit will engage any enemy's armies or fortification within its range. The unit will encamp if it has no movement orders, but it will not dig in to keep order delays at minimum. Oh, they don't dig in. Okay, but I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna pursue this army here with both my my Carolinian corps. One is South Carolina. We're gonna secure. Wait. Oh yeah, we now captured this plantation that was Union controlled. So now we can have more cotton. Longstreet and Johnston at destination. Okay, so let's check out. Yeah, Longstreet is commanding one of the corps down there. Okay. So, can we cross ferries, even though the Union might have river crafts? Harpers Ferry is an IIP, and we control it. It's got flames and it's burning, and it's got a little arrow pointing up. Markets. It has markets. Confederacy. Okay. It has a couple of goods here, but. It was recently occupied. The transport capacity is still recovering 1%. The lack of means of transport affects transport capacity by -8%. Nearby markets increase transport capacity by 35%. Alright, I don't quite know what this means, but let's see if we can threaten Fredericksburg here. This will be the first time. I'm entering Union territory. Do I have to enable river movement? Allow the commander to utilize river flotilla when planning the quickest route. River transport capacity is quite okay. Yeah, we do have river transport capacity. So maybe if that's not enabled, these guys won't pass. Let's see what happens here. Now they're taking the train, and they're actually okay. So we crossed the river. That's a bit unexpected. I didn't have any plans. That was. So we're invading Pennsylvania. Very historically accurate, except it's a much smaller army than... Okay, so we can... I think we're gonna go in and just take the depot in Fredericksburg here. Boom. Who's that? Frost at destination. Okay. There's a lot of destinations here. Oh, wait. Army of Northern Virginia preparing siege. Frost. Okay, so because we invaded here, I suppose the Union acted by sieging Lee. How do I get into the siege interface? You can tell there are crossed sabers over these units, so there's a siege going on. It's a good thing the artillery corps is coming up from the south, right? I don't know. Oh, if I click Battle of Manassas Junction, 50% chance of victory, alright. But still, no. I just randomly click on the map and maybe the siege interface will pop up. I don't know how. Okay, that's weird. I mean, usually you can get a menu or a pop-up where you can read about the siege, but I don't seem... I am left-clicking on the map constantly here now, but it seems to not work. Maybe I can go through the... No, that doesn't work. I thought you clicked those cog wheels on the left down, but no, that's not what you do. Huh. That's very wonky. Very wonky interface. Game. I'm sorry. If you know, please let me know in the comments how you access the siege interface. Okay. Well, that means I don't quite know how large the sieging forces are, but since it's a 50-50, I suppose they're not too large. And now you can see there's a meter over Frederick, and I suppose when this red meter goes up full, we have conquered the city. All right, makes sense. What happened in Kentucky while I looked away? Here it is. No, that's not what I'm looking for here. I guess the Union pulled back. Okay. And the depot was burnt. Okay, they wasted 5 million building and burning their own depot. I'm happy about that. Do we now want to scout up towards Hartford? I mean, it should be occupied. I think maybe I want to send the cavalry over here to the east again. I did it during the summer 1862. I was all the way back up here in Maysville, and I fought 2 cavalry battles up here. That's why my cavalry units are experienced. But then I had to retreat all my armies down to here, to Bowling Green, and we fought one huge battle. Was that in the early summer 1863? I think so. So back in May. So it's a couple of months ago. But we have now, I think, captured... So there was no battle in this area. Whatever this town is called. I mean, you can't... Can you make out what the... telegraph station, yeah. There is a town underneath here with a name. It's in the title of the stream. So let's head back here to... I mean, you can go by rail if you want to. That's the army. And I'm trying to grab the core as well, because it's not enough to give... Well, let's try this. If I give an order only to the army headquarters, will it bring the core? No. The core is staying there. Alright. Go. And Jones is at destination. So I mean, there's a lot of things happening now. We are sieging Frederick in Pennsylvania. We are pursuing... They slipped away, didn't they? Okay, we have Army of New Jersey up here. Oh, they're all the way up here. And so okay, so let's pursue them to Suffolk. I mean, we're gonna try to remove them from our territories here, right? I would like them to arrive at the same time, but I guess it's hard to coordinate that. There we go. So we have Norfolk and Suffolk here, and I don't know how strongly garrisoned they are. Okay, this is interesting. It's a bit of a... Oh, okay, Elizabeth. Jones at destination. I wonder how the Georgian defenses are progressing. You see, yeah, we are getting into orange territory with our readiness, but 18,000 Thomas cavalry. Okay, that's not good. They're almost twice our... We have 16 million money. And recruitment has gone up from 60 to 90. 50, it increased 50% since in a week. Hardy at destination. Okay, so I think I'm gonna scout out Harrodsburg. Let's move to Munfordville first. I wish I had a couple of millions laying around so I could build a depot here, but I'm not sure I could defend it. So let's not waste a month building a depot we can't. Kentucky Cav Army, you move here as well. There we go. Where's the most exciting area to be inspecting? Oh, we moved very quickly with the army headquarters, and now the army headquarters has assigned a perk. You know, what is the best perk for? I'm thinking maybe this army should be ready to get sieged. It's not really an offensive army. It's more of a coastal defense army. I usually go with ambulances that decreases mortality, and also, but on flying columns is movement speed after all. We probably don't need more supplies with this army, but movement speed, why not? We are maneuvering with it. 10% movement speed. Is this the flying column? Is this the best army perk? I mean, supplies seems to be nicer if you're an offensive army that's supposed to go into enemy territory. Let's make it siege firepower. Order delay 10%. Intelligence gathering. Yeah, intelligence isn't very... movement speed 5%. And intelligence gathering. Yeah, could do that. More intelligence and movement speed instead of more supplies. Engineers, no, we're not building. We can't afford to build stuff. But I mean, ambulance corps is always nice. Speed reduction, you lose less troops. Are there a lot of small rivers in this area that I need to cross? No, there's only one, and it doesn't seem like it didn't feel like it took a long time to cross it. So I like land torpedoes because, as far as I understand it gives skirmishing efficiency plus 5%. So that means all my skirmishers in my army in tactical combats are better, I think, maybe. I even checked the manual, and the manual instruction for army perks, it's exactly the tooltip text. So it doesn't say, like, it doesn't explain closer if skirmishing efficiency 5%, what is that? I can only suppose it makes my skirmishers better in combat. An enemy movement speed within range of what? On the campaign map or in the tactical battles? Who knows? We have bushwhackers and better reporters. Limelight, which is siege efficiency. I think that's defensive. Limelight is probably good for a defensive siege. So maybe I should go for limelights on this army. We have scouts, 25% more, and river expedition. Yeah, we're not going river movement a lot, are we? Siege assault efficiency, I think that's an offensive siege. I think we're gonna go with cartographers, so we have intelligence and movement speed. Just to spice it up. It's a little bit of a role-playing thing. Like with intelligence, who needs intelligence? You can magically see all the Union invasions here. Screw it. Why would you ever do that? So I'm gonna go with ambulance corps. There we go. Took me a while to make up my mind, but it was a very good decision. Are they walking up here? I think so. Okay. Is this a... No, okay, he's sitting off the coast. So he's a fleet now, so I can't fight him. Okay. So what's the most exciting on the map? Is it the siege up here? Army of occupation? I still can't get into the siege interface. 6 blockades. It used to be 7 blockades. Okay. Why can't I access the siege? And where's the artillery corps? Oh, here it is. Well, might as well send it into Manassas, right? And reinforce Lee and Army of Northern Virginia here. I have to say... Okay, let's... 10,000 plus 29,000, I think. And plus 13. So 39, 42,000 infantry. That's my best guess. It's really hard to, when you can't access the siege. I don't know if it's a bug or if I'm not clicking in the right place. I'm clicking all these armies here. And clicking the crossed sabers, the cogwheels. Clicking between my own forces here. Yeah, it usually works. It's good. But not this time. We now have... I think we have captured Frederick. Should I burn down this? What happens if I abandon this? Click to burn down the depot. Parts of the storage are sold or utilized. Yeah, I think I'll burn this down. I mean, I'm not planning on keeping this territory. Okay, should I head over here west to Cumberland and burn and pillage? Or should I head for Harrisburg? Okay, let's see here. What do we got here? We got Army of New England, 15,000. Yeah, I'm probably not... 18,000. If I could beat them and take this town, it would be excellent. It's a little bit gamey. I probably can't beat them. I think I'm just gonna pillage. So could I make this core into... No, I don't know if a raid is possible with an infantry army. Troops in this unit will skirmish with all enemies within range. Skirmish? Raiding will hit the population hard, and this will have the effect in their support lowering it for both the attacker and the defender, if unable to counter the raiding parties. I'm gonna try out raiding. I never tried it. Boom. We are raiding. We are raiding Pennsylvania. There we go, Union. Take that. That's what you get for invading me. You've been invading me for 2 years. Frost at destination. Yeah, he's the... He's in command of the Carolina troops here. So... let's see if I can... Why aren't these guys moving? Okay, send them over to Norfolk. We have a fort here in Norfolk, but the town itself seems to be... Let's try to capture Gosport shipyard. There we go. Right, and do I dare to send the army of Shenandoah away from Lee? Well, we get... Oh, Gettysburg is Confederate. I kind of want to send them over here to Cumberland. We have iron mines here. Perfect. Yeah, let's do that. Second Corps, Longstreet. Go grab Cumberland. There we go. And I think we need to send the army command along. Shouldn't we? Okay, so... Oh, did you see that rating symbol? Combat casualties. Well, it seems the Union AI kind of left their northern flank open here. Good for me. Okay, how about... Where are we? Jones at destination. Okay. We're still not capturing... Are we... Oh, we didn't capture that telegraph station? That's weird. Shouldn't that become... Oh, now he's moving? Oh, now it's... Yeah, it takes a little bit. Okay, that one's... Just... maybe it's... every 24 hours or so that it updates. But did we capture Norfolk yet? No. Oh, look. Do you see the inner intensive red circle here? It doesn't cover up here for some reason. Well, who cares? We'll just move up. I mean, it's kind of hard to know where is Norfolk. There's a 5 here. I suppose it's these buildings here. And why don't we have any... Yeah, we have 85 85 garrison in Norfolk. You know what? I think we're gonna build... I mean, there's a lot of nice infrastructure in this area. Wouldn't it be nice to have a bit of a garrison in Fort Norfolk? I don't have any garrisons in any forts at on the Atlantic coast. Okay. Let's see. What state is this? It's Virginia. Okay. So I wonder... Oh, right. I'm gonna give them to Johnston in the so it's like an army. Okay. I'm wondering... North Carolina has 27,000 volunteers. Virginia has only 5,000 left. West Virginia has 16,000. And what about South Carolina? 15,000. I suppose I could just place some North Carolina volunteers because we have so many volunteers left to recruit. I don't feel a manpower pressure at all. Maybe, okay, it's probably because I've taken few losses. Right, so North Carolina, they have 30,000 drafts. Isn't that draftees? But with volunteers available, why would I ever use there we go. We're gonna make a, this is like the first time I'm making a small 1500. See, I could pick drafts, but I only think that's just like a bad idea. Drafts have lower morale and higher rate of desertion than volunteers. Let's roleplay that garrisons are gonna be drafted people, because garrisons aren't, doesn't have to be high quality. I know if a couple of these guys deserts, I don't care. I guess if you run out of volunteers by having a lot of losses inflicted on you, you will have to start using draftees in your armies. That's bad, so. Okay. I don't think it really matters a lot at this stage of the war, but here we go. Well, we could either let them keep mixed muskets, or we could give them Springfield muskets, which I think are they're the same. Poor 250 yards, 2.5 rounds per minute. Poor 250 yards. I don't know why the Springfield muskets might be better, but it just feels better because it's kind of more modern. So there we go. Now we have Entrapier. Oh, he's a really good commander. No. We're not gonna waste. We're gonna put like the worst commander we can find. Yeah, this guy. Yeah, this guy is horrible. Ransom. Yeah, you will be in command of this. Stupid. Can we now? Oh, let's see. Oh shit! I probably could have implemented this directly into the. Oh Jesus! I'm an idiot. Transfer. Sorry. I should have built these guys inside the fort instead, of course. I'm sorry. Kentucky, Tennessee, the West, Shenandoah, Richmond. This is the one. Okay. And boom. Okay. I think. Yeah. I'm not gonna reinforce these guys. They can stay. If they desert, I don't care. I mean, I just want more than 85 people in the Fort Norfolk garrison in this fort. I'd be okay with less than 1,500 actually. All right. Sorry, it's slow. It's slow going. I know the game is kind of slow. Maybe not the most amusing streaming material. Okay, but we will now try to recapture Norfolk by, I don't know how. Yeah, I could exchange units with the fort here That's not what I want. I want to get inside town. There's no meter. I don't know how you do this, but I'm gonna go by train up here. Maybe. Okay, we're moving. Now we're going by rail. Rail movement works a lot better than I remembered. Okay, and now we're capturing Norfolk here slowly. Cool. And if Army of New Jersey 11,000 are gonna fight, they could land now. That would be the best time for them to land. Okay. I wonder how our Kentucky Cavalry Corps is doing, which I don't know how I can get it in the ledger to understand that he's under Hardy in the Kentucky Cavalry Army, because they show up erroneously. Do you want to scout Louisville, or do you want to press for Harrisburg in the east? That's a great question. I think we're gonna scout up north. I mean, the Union can't be strong everywhere. Maybe Louisville is ungarrisoned and we can just grab it. It would be nice. Yeah, looks good. Let's advance a bit more. All right. That's nice. Okay. I suppose we go up here and grab both the... Yeah, there is a bar above Louisville, so we are kind of capturing it. It's gonna take a while, but this is great news. Oh, we lost Hopkinsville again. Okay, that's fine. I'll trade Hopkinsville here for Louisville. Burning building damaged. All right. We are sieging. We're raiding in Pennsylvania here. What happened? Did we burn the? Yeah, I think we burnt down the depot here. But why aren't we capturing? Oh, the flaming meter underneath Cumberland is red now. I think that's because I'm raiding here. But the telegraph station and the depot is gone. But now we're losing Frederick again. Is that because of support? You know, Maryland capturing 26%. Oh, we didn't capture it. Okay, well, I guess we can go back. I mean, all right, let's capture this town. I have no idea what I'm doing here. Let's not raid anymore. Oh, no. Look. Army now the Union is waking up. I think they're sending... Okay, they made a bit of a mistake here. Because they left a single army, the Army of Occupation, with 13,000 to face Lee outside Washington. And I guess they're sending like their major forces up here. And that means we can attack the Army of Occupation. Let's go another day or so. Genius distraction movement. The raid into Cumberland to Pennsylvania was. Hey, these guys are river transporting back and forth. I guess the Union AI can't quite make up its mind what it wants to do. Yeah, this is what I've been suffering from, being stretched and having to focus on many different places and not quite having the forces. So I'm very happy the AI is suffering like I have done for 2 years of warfare here. Cool. What else is going on? I wonder if you get a message once Norfolk is captured. Now the Army of Potomac turns back. No. 29,000. Okay. It is interesting though. See how the AI reacts when I actually invade him. Not very decisively, but he is in a tough position. He has captured Leesburg here. And now we can't see them. He's coming back. Is he shooting with his river crafts? What's the gun sounds for? Now he's just sitting here. You know, either he should siege me in Manassas, or he should go up and liberate Cumberland. He should not just sail back and forth on the river. That would be my advice. He could go into Winchester. Oh my God, he's coming back. Oh, who's the commander here? You can't tell. Army of the Potomac. 90 guns. This is a big one. I think Washington is empty. If I were to defeat this army, which I can with Lee easily, and just push him back, I could probably walk into Washington. That would be a nice way to end the war. Do you get a message when you capture a town or not? Okay, Georgia is orange now, Army of Georgia, and yeah, nice. So here's the thing. For example, this army here, Army of Indiana, it's not very large. I guess he's defending, but it's wide open. He could just march down to Memphis here. I have nothing. I have nothing here. Do I? Yeah, I should probably. I should probably have something stopping this army in case it starts marching down here. Do I need to recruit more troops? I don't want to, because I have... Okay, the army upkeep has gone down a bit, and recruitment has gone down a bit. So we have 20 million in subsidies in diplomacy, so we're gonna order some British warships soon, of the warrior class. But we'll do that in a separate stream, I think. I waited 2 years to do it, so it's no hurry. Oh, we have another army here. Department of Pennsylvania, 32,000. They've landed now. And I'm not quite sure how it works. Can they move freely, or are they like in a zone of control? Yeah, I want to see where they're heading. It's afternoon. They stopped here, and they're suffering. I think that means they're out of supply or something. Did I? Okay, I captured Norfolk, and I did not get a message. Yeah, I don't think you do. So I guess I can head back here to this place, in case they land. And we captured Cumberland. I mean, it looked like, oh, we now control Frederick. Or do we? It is red, and it says... I mean, is Maryland changing sides here, or what's happening? Frederick, Confederacy? I mean, we weren't controlling Frederick before, and we don't have an army nearby, so... How can it first be captured, and then it was contested, and now it's back to... Alright. Well, I feel very gamey, but I could head up to Pittsburgh. Game. It's not going to be much of a challenge if you're... I mean, we are outnumbered. Oh, we're up to 200,000 now, so they have 78,000 troops more. I would suggest putting at least some in Pittsburgh, or... It's still near to a 3-to-2 odds and ratio of troops on the map. There's a lot more troops on the map than it used to be, but the ratio is about the same. I don't know why I feel I can afford to send an army. And definitely down here, the army of North Carolina with 27,000 is way too strong. Way too strong. We're facing a landing force of 11,000 here. So I need to send one of these corps. There's two ways to do it. Either can drag and drop them inside the army ledgers, transfer them, which I think is a faster way of them to teleport or travel. You don't have to do it manually. On the other hand, these are separate corps, and it takes a while to set them up. But I could probably drag one of these corps into another army, and they would off map teleport up there, wouldn't they? So, for example, I could reinforce Lee with one of the corps. I think I'll do that actually. Question is, do you have a preference? Should we send the North or the South Virginians? Carolinians, sorry. Well, the army is called... Let's see if there's any difference. I think they're basically exactly the same. Here's the army. Oh, we need to transfer the cavalry artillery corps to Army of Northern Virginia. Sorry about that. Okay, here it is. And boom. There we go. And now either the South Carolina Corps or the North Carolina Corps. They're exactly the same. They don't have... Well, actually, you know what? Oh, look. Wait. They have reboard. They have reboard muskets. I don't like that. You should use Springfield rifle muskets. So there was a difference. My apologies. Well, the difference is that the North Carolinians are better. They have better troops. They have one, I'll call it elite, 2-star battle experience Mississippi rifle equipped. So this I think I'll leave the North Carolinians down here, which are the better ones, and I'll send the South Carolinians to cut their tongue and gain experience up in the north. So we are gonna transfer this corps to the Army of Northern Virginia, and I think they'll teleport up there And it's... Boom. Now it's gonna take... What? Okay, apparently that only or put them into the same organization, but I have to go up here by train. Okay, let's do that. Train, boom. Sorry, I'm a bit tired. I don't know why I'm saying boom. It's not like a major... I'm sending a corps of 12,000 to Manassas to defend facing Washington under Lee. Yep, makes sense. It makes perfect sense, but it's not a big deal. I kind of feel like I'm starting to win the war when I'm capturing Louisville here, and I'm... All right, I think we captured... In a way, I don't want to walk away too far from... But Pittsburgh is a very juicy target, isn't it? Or should we head back here to Frederick? Okay, this is the thing. I don't think the AI is smart enough to have anything over here, and it feels just gamey to walk in there and make a knockout blow. So I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna go head back east. I'm not even gonna grab Harrisburg. I'm just gonna threaten Washington. I'm not saying that's it might be as good a strategy. Okay, you guys head to this depot here. I'm not sure. It might be a very bad idea to go by river transport. I don't know if the Union's river craft could sink me, so I'm gonna remove that option because it seems you can cross the river without using that order. Okay, there's still a siege going on here, and now the Department of Pennsylvania is leaving. Interesting. It's been 2 weeks in August and we haven't seen a single battle, right? No, we haven't. Just a lot of maneuvering. That's funny. They crossed the river to go by rail on the south side of the river. That's fine. Oh, Harpers Ferry fell to the Union. Wait, what? I guess the Army of Potomac sailing up and down the river captured Harpers Ferry. And now we have a Army of Washington, 10,000 men, defensive line. Who is this? Oh, there's an army up here. And we just walked into his... Oh, you see, okay, I'm just gonna show you. If I click the Army of Shenandoah, which is under siege, or sieging here. Wait, why? I have removed the battle monuments, and this looks like a... No, wait, is that the siege? Oh, yeah. No, it's not. Why is there a battle monument on the map? August 8th. Okay. I suppose... Ooh, they have 25,000 men. And all of a sudden, the army popped up on the map. Army of New England, 17. Army of Washington, 10. 70,000. Okay, we're outnumbered here. I have been thwarted in my invasion of Maryland. But I'm outnumbered here. But Remember, second corps is elite. It's very elite. So who's sieging who? Am I sieging them or are they sieging me? I don't know. So I need more forces up here in Shenandoah. That's it. Well, once the Carolinians arrive up here, which will be very soon, I could send them up there. I don't feel like Lee needs them. Oh, look! The Battle of Manassas Junction popped up now. I've been clicking here a lot, but now, so we have 3 federal corps with 45,000. And we only have 27,000 under Lee. Okay, so where are we most heavily? I think still up in Shenandoah is where we're most heavily outnumbered. We could take the Richmond garrison. And for all I care, I don't know how he can keep Army of New Jersey on ships indefinitely here. And it's also... oh, and we're suffering attrition here. It's a bit weird. This shipyard is burning because this infrastructure was recently occupied. The transport capacity is still recovering 6%. Yeah, that makes sense. We just captured this, right? It takes a while for them to recover. But I don't understand why. Well, we don't have a supply depot nearby. We also took control over Elizabeth. We didn't even have to walk down there. I'm a very wishy-washy with how the capture system and repair system works. And also the amphibious invasion system. There's no way a Civil War amphibious assault could work. Like, you couldn't land 11,000 men and supply them on a coastal stretch. It's not D-Day or Normandy. It's not even Gallipoli, First World War. Right, so this is just stupid. If you have a port, if you have a fort, you can load them on ships and unload them, but okay, doesn't matter. I just need to make up my mind. Considering, no, we have 5,000 men here. Yeah, we need to garrison Richmond. So I guess our invasion of... Well, I'm very happy with controlling Cumberland and Frederick, and even we're a bit outnumbered, I think we could win both these battles if they were to attack us. Harpers Ferry, 59% chance. Manassas, 61% chance. Yeah, we're winning these sieges, and these numbers are incorrect. If you manage to get the siege menu open, here it is, and you hover over the victory balance in the bottom, you can see that the numbers are different. 58%. Okay. And it's gonna be even better once I get... I think more troops is better. I don't understand sieges in this game. They're not sieges per se. It's just two armies sitting and staring on each other for a while. And kind of skirmishing, taking some small losses. And after a while, one side has to retreat. Well, in a way, there is a lot of army skirmish, siege perks. And maybe the longer the war drags on, the more there will be of these. I don't want to fight the field battle. I just want to sit and defend. And if you want to attack me, I will be the defender and I'll have nice forts. Because early war, the units just throwing trash armies at you. Interesting. Did we capture Louisville? Yeah. How are we going to defend this? If we had more money, we could build a fort and shove some troops in there. It would be kind of nice to defend this somehow. Thing is, How strong is the Army of Tennessee? It's still 45,000. It's not true. It's not. This is clearly an independent army, and the Cav Corps is not. So what can we do? We could leave Louisville, but then the Union could recapture it. Okay, that's one option. I think that's what we're gonna do. I don't feel bad just raiding. Is there any way I could hold? I can't send a corps from Bowling Green. Not with the amount of forces I know are around Hartford up here. If I am to recruit new troops, it would have to be defend against Army of Indiana here and Memphis, Dyersburg and Jackson here. We're not gonna defend Louisville. I mean, we are, but with our field army, not with forts and garrisons. That's not gonna fly. Well, let's move over to Frankfort here. Boom. I like saying that word. Are you moving? No, it's nighttime, so they're not gonna move. And I'll bring the army headquarters with them. So let's see. We now have one Union invasion in Chattanooga. Yes, this is a problem because they're twice my number, and I am at low morale down here in Atlanta. But at least I have some forces. Maybe I want to reinforce these guys. I don't have more Georgians than. I think we ran out of Georgian volunteers. Oh, yeah, no, we have 5,000 left. Okay, let's recruit 3,000 more from Georgia. Georgia, as far as I know, is the first state, major state with a lot of troops, volunteers available, that has run out of volunteers. And obviously we're gonna give them the nice red state, the British red. Isn't that what we usually give them? There are two red colors, aren't there? No, there's only one. Okay, Georgia is the only red state. And this time we're gonna go with 1.7 million. Funny, now it's always 1.7. I can get it to change the recruitment cost. So no, yeah, do you see 1.8? The recruitment cost seems to be a cost you pay for a while in the national budget, and then it disappears after a while, and the recruitment cost in the budget goes down. Oh. I guess we'll give them reboard muskets here. I can't remember. I think they all have reboard muskets. Yeah, they do. Because they suck. And they have iron Napoleons. They do have a lot of them. Like 4 batteries of 16. That's 64 guns. So this army is not the best. It has really bad leaders, bad weapons, and badly trained troops. Well, that's what you get for having a smaller army, 84,000 fewer troops than your enemies. But we're doing we're making some progress. I'm not too unhappy about the summer of 1863. I did not liberate all of Kentucky, which was my grand strategic. I don't even know how that would work. Could you get a red border around Kentucky ever? I don't think you can. I think Kentucky is just a contested state. If you hover over it, up under the compass to the right, you see support is 65% for the Union. I might want to start spending subsidy money to convince the Kentuckians that they need to join me. Is that going to influence like the victory locations? Capture Kentucky. How would I... Kentucky to secede. Capture Louisville and defeat all the Union armies in Kentucky to make Kentucky secede and join the Confederacy. Union National Morale -5. CSA support in Kentucky will increase. Alright, so okay, it's nice. This tooltip told me now. I found the tooltip where it said like, how do I capture Kentucky? I'm very happy about that. Capture 3 cities. Yes, that changed. Yeah, of course. Okay, so how do we defeat? It's a pretty big ask for me to defeat all the armies. Well, first I would need to know where the armies are. As far as I know, they will be over here to the west, around Hartford. I mean, they captured Hopkinsville. We know there has been, after the Battle of Bowling Green, they retreated up here. So maybe the best thing would be to call back our cavalry army and then actually attack Hartford and see if we can evict the Union armies. Or do we want to capture Maysville first? And Covington. It's funny, there's so many unnamed city names. I don't think these cities are major cities today, Maysville, but maybe they were back in the Civil War days. Anyway, let's stick to the plan. We're gonna use August to clear out eastern Kentucky. That's the plan. We're sticking to it. I'm sorry, but I feel like I need to reinforce the army of Tennessee before we can kick the armies out. I think there are like 60,000 of them sitting garrisoning Kentucky. So not an easy do. Brian and Stuart. I don't know who Brian is. Sorry. Yeah, okay. Brian is the commander of the South Carolinians. Here we go. Why do we only have 27,000? We should have more. Now, when we have First Corps, Third Corps, very, very strange. What I'm saying is that we have the 11th South Carolinian Corps in here. It is in our army structure, but it doesn't pop up in the here for some reason. I guess they weren't in there when the siege started, so they're not gonna calculate. It's very strange. I can just hope that if it comes to a field battle, they will be included. Who knows? Okay, could I send some troops away from Richmond? down into Georgia. Well, first we need to find... Let's examine the Richmond garrison here. It's 9,000 men. It's only one corps. It's the West Virginians. Yeah, not the best troops ever. They have been in battle. They have Lawrence rifles, Enfield rifle muskets. They have all the weird, I guess mostly captured weapons here, but they have no experience. They have good artillery for a corps. But who knows? It's super fast for the unit to land and attack Richmond. I almost lost Richmond in 62, so we're not gonna, or earlier, whenever. So no, we're not gonna use these troops. They're gonna stay here, okay? And so I guess I don't have any disposable available troops at the moment. I don't quite know what I want to do. We are going to bribe the British with $20 million, and that will allow them to. That will allow us to order warrior class warships. And in case you don't know it, the Warrior was the first. It wasn't an ironclad. It was a proper iron battleship. Sure, they had their guns on the sides, but they were huge modern breech-loading guns. And it wasn't a wooden ship where they clamped iron on the sides. It was an actually built iron citadel. So it was miles ahead of what the Monitors and Merrimack, the ironclads that they used in the Civil War. So if we could get one of those ships over here, my plan is to just sail around and sink the Union wooden ship, blue water open sea navy. If the game will allow me to do that, but I'd say if the British had sailed the Warrior over here, they probably could have sunk the entire Union Navy. We're talking dozens of ships, maybe over 100. I don't know how large the Union Navy is, but it was just such a generational jump. Many people have heard of the dreadnoughts, that they outperformed earlier generations of battleships. But I'd say the Warrior might be even more advanced than the previous ironclad and even steamship sailing and sailing wooden ships. Because basically what you got now is, well, you have steamships, you have Monitors, they are iron battleships, right? But you can't compare it. So I'm very interested to see how efficient the Warrior is going to be in the game, if we can ever get it into combat. Yeah, 20th of August. Let's see the odds here. We have 61 and 59% chance to win. Suppose we get a little bit of experience for our leaders, our armies, and our troops. And I'm not severely unhappy about just sitting here and staring at the Union armies across the battle line. It's better than having them running around behind the front lines and burning down plantations in the south. What I'm most unhappy with is Chattanooga. And I'm not super excited about the invasion of Kentucky. But I'm also unhappy about the Army of Indiana threatening to, and we haven't seen them since 6th of August. We haven't seen them for 2 weeks. Alright, these guys are green now, so if there's a field battle, I'm hoping I can stall them and delay them a bit. Oh yeah, I wanted to build a Texas cavalry unit, a very small one, and send them out here on the plains and fight Indians and take over Fort Washita. It's just that cavalry is really expensive and I don't have money. I don't know how much it will cost to order the warrior ship, so I should really save up money now to do that. So I guess, yeah, we're not gonna fight on the plains. Or we have Anderson's cavalry here, 1900 troopers. Do you wanna send them somewhere? I guess we could do that. Hey. Yeah. They're really good. They're really nice. It's a really good unit. And it's a bit too large. Why do I send 2,000 troops? Yeah. Let's see how it's been an hour and a half. Okay, let's summarize this and round it off. I'm sorry I didn't get to present a field battle. It's been a lot of maneuvering. I kind of instinctively want to drag and drop so I can see how many troops are here in total. 20, 5, 13, that's 38. 23. Whew, that's over 60,000. And I might, oh, is that another 13? Ohio, 13. This is not how you should have. You shouldn't have to do this to try to calculate the enemy forces, but hey, whatever. This doesn't count as an invasion, these forces, so that's why I can't see their exact numbers here. Okay. So we're gonna head up to Maysville, I suppose, first. Yeah, let's do that. The last time we were up here, a year ago, we ended up in combat. 2 battles. So let's see. It's nighttime, so they're not moving yet. They're not going by train. Is that because they're cavalry? That's really fast. And we are... Did we capture the town? It's a small town, Maysville. It's a market. This is not a settlement. It is a city though. It's an IIP. Okay, but there's no capture bar, so I think we immediately control this. So let's move up to Covington. Nighttime and daytime. Now I think we control, when it comes to cities, I think we control all Kentucky settlements after we take Covington. But we also need to kick out, well, it's only Louisville that, oh no! We have a field battle. Do I want to play it? Can you save? Yeah, we're gonna break the stream here, and this is gonna be Kentucky. It's gonna be cold. and I'll assign a cavalry perk. I need to examine quite carefully which one I want to put on there. As you can see, they're called unknown unit, so I think the Union now has run out of named armies. Interesting. And I'm pretty sure William H. Kermit came. He's a racing star, but I don't think he's a great leader. So we're gonna whoop their asses next stream. Other than that, I'd say the war is going quite fine. But it's not over yet. Okay. My cat is telling me it's time to quit. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I will see you in the next one, and then we're gonna fight the Battle of Kentucky. Bye for now.